Invasive species are plants or animals that have been introduced to a foreign environment in which they have no natural predators. Because nothing is killing them, these species thrive, and pose a threat to the native species by denying them food, water, or oxygen. You may have heard these species called exotic. This is only somewhat accurate. A species may be exotic but not harmful to an environment. They have predators and can be controlled. Only about 15% of species that are introduced to a foreign area become invasive, but this 15% can put a big dent on America's wallet. According to TexasInvasives.org, invasive species cost about $137 billion annually to prevent and control the spread and to fix any damage done by invasive species. Although there are many invasive species throughout the forests and waters of America, there is one major species that is plaguing the lakes and waterways of Texas, and that is the zebra mussel.
Zebra mussels, or Dreissena polymorpha, are an invasive species that have taken over North Texas lakes, especially Lake Texoma. They are a highly invasive aquatic species that multiply rapidly and can cause tremendous environmental and economic damage. This mollusk, originally from the Balkans, Poland, have become established in Europe and are currently found in 29 U.S. states. According to the online National Atlas of the U.S., once zebra mussels become established in a water body, they are nearly impossible to eradicate with the technology currently available. Each year, millions of dollars are spent in controlling, cleaning, and monitoring zebra mussels in other states. They can disrupt an entire water supply system by colonizing the insides of pipelines and restricting the flow of water. On April 3, 2009, the first adult zebra mussel in Texas waters was confirmed living in Lake Texoma. Experts fear that they could eventually spread throughout the Red and Trinity River systems as well as the rest of Texas. Both river systems extend southward to the Gulf of Mexico. Even though Lake Texoma is about an hour north of the Metroplex, we get a lot of our public water from it. In fact, the North Texas Municipal Water District gets 30% of its water from the lake. Since zebra mussels have spread over the lake over the last summer, more than 1.5 million water users in metro areas such as Plano and Richardson have had to cut back on the water use because the North Texas Municipal Water District is not allowed to pump water from Lake Texoma. They believe when the water temperature gets cooler during late winter that the mussels will not be able to reproduce. But we also thought that they couldn't survive this extreme Texas heat. We were wrong. The Texas Parks and Wildlife Department has developed a public awareness campaign called Hello Zebra Mussels, Goodbye Texas Lakes. Clean, drain, and dry, to make boaters and other water recreation users more aware of the potentially devastating effects that zebra mussels pose to our state's aquatic ecosystems, private property, and water-related infrastructure such as water supply systems. Under the Texas Parks and Wildlife Department and Texas Penal Codes, possession or transporting of zebra mussels in Texas is a Class B misdemeanor, punishable by a fine of up to $2,000, jail time up to 180 days, or
So what can you do to stop the spread of zebra mussels? The Texas Parks and Wildlife Department suggests cleaning off your boat with 140-degree soapy water with the high-pressure sprayer, draining all the water from your boat, and letting your boat dry for at least a week before going back into the lake.